Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here. Welcome back to another Brave 9 video. Okay, so we have come a long way. There's like about 14 days left. At the time of me recording this, maybe I need time to edit this some more. But hopefully, I can publish this and then you guys have at least 10 plus days to be able to follow my guide and complete through the Gate of Chaos. So let's continue. We are still at chapter 3. This is like part 2 of chapter 3. Alright, I'll leave part 1 in the description below. So 1-5. Somebody told me that you can use Xenon. Xenon is a very good counter to these guys, the Tenbu guy, because they don't have DOT immunity. So I think that's what exactly I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and revive my Xenon. Okay, if you guys have Xenon, just give Xenon the best rune ever. Okay, the floor is not super difficult. The idea why you want Xenon is you want to take care of the first guy, and then you go in skip to hit these two, preferably with Christina or something. And then everything is gonna be smooth, buttery smooth. Xenon's DOT relies on the HP. Okay, the higher your HP, the better it is. So if you can give your Xenon better HP, mine kind of sucks. So I'm gonna see if I can find a better one. So if you do not feel confident, like me, feel free to use Floria. Alright, so first one that should move is Floria to Xenon. Like this, boom. Hopefully delay as much as I can. So I'm pretty confident this will work. The objective here is for Christina to go in and hit the BRB Hornet alongside with Sobelina. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so Xenon. So that's why I delayed as much as I can. Christina. Oh shoot! Sobelina is still alive. No! Oh my god! How is she still alive? Oh my god! Okay. Single buff is not enough. Single buff is not enough. How is she still alive? What? Christina couldn't kill her? Okay. I think you have to go like Veronia instead of Mary. I feel like you have to go Veronia right there. Yeah, I didn't know she's that tanky, you know, like that is crazy, man. That is crazy. Alright, let's see. Okay, I really underestimated the power of Sobelina's tankiness. Okay, this is what I should have done from the start. Okay, I should have used Veronia, not Mary. Use I think everything you can follow. Just make sure you guys use Veronia. Okay, I'm gonna put a Carson just in case she lives through. You know, I've seen her power. So in this case, at least my Christina will live. If not, she's gonna go in and hit both. So yeah, I think this is just extra security. But the first time, I think Veronia to Christina is gonna do it. It's just that I got overconfident right there. But holy moly, she's really tanky, man. She is really tanky. Yeah, we got it this time around. So this is what I would have done earlier. I think if I have a second chance, I would have gone with this strat. I didn't want to revive my Veronia. I thought like Mary is fine. Like, yeah, that Sobelina is so tanky, man. Don't repeat the same mistake. Okay, now we have this again. This is super annoying, but I think Mora can take this. We just gotta get rid of BRB Hornet and Sobelina. So Mora is a must. Like, there's just not much good 5-star supporters compared to 4-star supporters. It's just crazy. Like, if I want to use like CLR for example, there's requirements. And next one is like Rafitia. Can Lian do this? Because Sobelina is quite tanky. She has this incoming damage reduction, which is really scary, and her edge is 100%. So she has this alongside with Grace, something that you don't want to mess with. So I'm just gonna go with a Veronia. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around. Okay, we need someone that can take hit twice in the middle. from this guy and this guy. So I'm gonna put Jacqueline right here. So he hits me, I go in, he hits me again, and 2, 3. So if this person, you cannot put a fodder here. If this person die, your Lian will die. Alright, we have to use someone tanky enough to withstand 2 hits. Okay, if you are not confident or you're really scared, feel free to use your 5-star Archon. Lilian works. Okay, you can use Caleron. Alright, let's go. Please don't die in 1 hit, Jacqueline. Please do not die in 1 hit. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Lian power. Man, I swear if that Sobalina lived through that, man. Okay. Okay. I think... Not sure if I can do it though. Christina... I do have faith, but... Yeah, I think I got this. I think I got this. Christina is OP, right? I remember the first time I do this, I used Asmode middle or something. You could use Ileana mid if you want, instead of Christina. Saves you a little bit of time. Yeah, that might actually be a better strat. Veronia to Ileana, since I'm using Veronia anyways, right? You could use, let's see, who else? If you want, you could use Yuri as well. Yuri mid. Adin could work, I don't have Adin. So this is the best thing that I got. I hope we don't get to round 10, because if we do, things are gonna be real tough. Which is why I brought in Veronia, because with Veronia's buffs, yeah, for sure you can one-shot everything, and I think we barely did it even. The Veronia to Lian barely killed that Sobalina. I feel like if anyone else, that Sobalina would have survived and destroyed the entire formation for now. So I'm glad I brought in Veronia. So we do have plenty of 5-star skill reset. 5-star reset scroll. So not too worried right there. This is a tough one. Maybe I use Xenon here again, and then I skip with Christina and hit these two. But we have learned from our lesson to not use Mary, so we're gonna use Veronia to take care of her, since she's so bloody tanky. And Yuri top. Sounds like a solid plan. Let's go. Okay, I'm not going to use my Yuri, I'm going to use my Taylor instead. But, you know, if you guys do not have Taylor, use your Yuri. They are both very similar. Okay, so this is what I came up with. Let me explain the strategy here. It's a bit of a complicated one. Again, I don't feel confident with my Xenon going in just like that, so I'm going to buff it with Mora. Did I say Mora? Floria. Okay, if you don't have a Floria plus 15, it's fine. Any Floria is going to be better than no Floria, because you're going to give Xenon the bonus HP. Enemy comes in to hit my Lilian, so I have a Lilian defending. If you don't have Lilian, Archon works. Okay, so 1, 2, and then I'm going to go with 3, 4. Taylor taking care of the top, and then hopefully this guy dies, and then going to go 5, 6, Christina skip to hit the Byobi Hornet alongside with Sobalina. I hope the Sobalina doesn't live through that. Okay, let's have a look if this strat is perfect. Alright, so we do have BRB Hornet dead. Okay, can Sobalina die with Christina's buff? Yes. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. Taylor can be replaced with Yuri again, like I mentioned. You don't have Taylor, that's fine. Use your Yuri. Wait, how did Mora die? What? What? Did it took too long or something? I'm quite surprised Mora died right there. Okay, so I think we're gonna try out the Susaira in the next stage. Now this is where it gets really complicated, and I don't think you guys might be able to follow my strategy right here. There's a lot of strategy out there. I've seen players that use Barbara. Alright, this is a very good stage to use Barbara. Again, if you're not aware of this boss, he shares damage with the allies. So you sort of have to deal as much damage to the ally as you can to basically kill the boss first. Alright, this Maestron right here. So Barbara is good because this guy gives everyone the damage counter bestowal. Okay, so everybody will have reflective counter. So if everyone has reflective counter, Barbara with Veronia is gonna deal insane damage. So you're gonna need Helga as well, a really tough one. Okay, so my strat, I'm thinking of going in middle. We're gonna go Helga, and then maybe like Rafitia or something. I'm gonna go Yuri, Taylor, and Susaira. Hopefully that will kill the boss the first try. Okay, again, the method that I'm about to show you is just my own method, based on my units, my own preferences and stuff. Please don't think that this is the only method. Like a lot of players, I don't know why when I make guides, they think like, oh my god, I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I don't have that unit. Like, this is not the only method. Just think, alright? I know when you guys come to guides, maybe you don't want to think, but sometimes you just have to use this as a reference. Okay, and then try and see what you can modify against. Like I mentioned, Barbara top is gonna be super awesome. So we're gonna need Seto as well. I think having Seto is gonna be really beneficial. And again, please don't think that, oh, Seto is a must-have, I don't have Seto, oh my god, I'm done. No, it's not, alright? You can have Lucius, you can have a lot of tanks. Plenty of options out there. But if you choose to not go for Seto, you don't pick Seto in your Jumpstart Quest 2. So ideally, when I make guides, obviously I'm gonna favor units that are going to be more common. Okay, so this is what we have right here. You can see we do have Maestron, and then we have this BRB Hornets. This is the time we're going to use Taylor and Yuri. Okay, you're going to see things are about to get intense. Again, if you don't have Taylor, Yuri, you can use Ilenia, you can use Barbara, plenty of options because it's about dealing as much damage as you can, and of course, Adin. Alright, he's going to be very strong here. It's all about doing like millions of damage. Okay, so that this boss dies. If you don't have an Aka, you can use Michaela. So I don't think I can do this first try, but I will try my best. Yuri does have guard, so maybe she can survive lots of hits. So we will see how it goes. Well, I think it's better to go Seto first. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Okay, I don't think this will work within the first try because of how strong the boss is. I think this will take a couple of times. A couple of hits basically. Okay, so hopefully everybody has the buff. Yuri, Taylor, boss is still alive, look at that. Susaira, okay, Susaira is the key. Looks like Susaira was the key after all. Ouch. Taylor's gonna die after this because she don't have anything to deal with those. Susaira has got at least. Ow. Okay. That's good. We got this. So my Susaira is plus 12. Okay, I wasn't expecting myself to do this in one try. In the previous first time I did this, I needed 3 tries. I needed 3 attempts to do this. But I did sacrifice a lot of good units right here. Susaira, Yuri, Taylor, Helga, Seto, and Lucius as well. Like, my god. I think this is even harder than the last boss, if you ask me. Okay, gonna branch out to the top. But before that, I'm gonna show you guys the runes that I did use, so you guys can have an idea. Okay, my Susaira's runes. Okay, so you can see I don't have anything amazing. It's a plus 12. Assault, decent runes. Yuri, of course, you guys know my favorite is Rage runes on Yuri. And then Taylor, this is pretty decent, and one more pretty decent runes. Alright, next one. So I will be reviving Mora one last time. I have a feeling I will not be using her for much longer. But yeah, Mora is like the MVP throughout in the entire Gates of Chaos. It's just insane. Yeah, something like this. One. Yeah, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Mora can solo this. I think I should have placed Mora at the bottom. I think that would have been better. Because Mora is gonna take quite some time to get rid of the middle guy. I think Mora bottom would have been safer. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. So after this, that frog will destroy me. Boom. Yeah, I should have put Mora bottom right there. Big mistake. Okay, the next one is actually relatively easy. You might feel scared because a lot of these things, again, they are like reduce your stats by a ton. So if you use a warrior to try to get rid of these guys, you're gonna be struggling for sure. Even if you try to use Zakan or Chalkel, because their attack will be reduced significantly by all of this aura. So I noticed that the best way to go with this stage is you want to use something like Velter. Okay, so Velter, why Velter, right? Because Velter's damage is based upon the HP. It's not based upon attack or defense. Those things can be reduced by all of these these tower crystals. And there's like 10 of them right here, right? So if you use something that relies heavily on anything other than, you know, your HP, that's where it's gonna be a big struggle. So bring something like Velter. I think I should have bring more fodders right there. Will this guy one-shot me? Yeah, so Velter can easily do it, no problem. Okay, with that being said, boom, we got more 4-star Merc reset scroll. So this one again is not too difficult. There's a couple of ways we could do. We could go with this. So you could go Lian, okay, at the back, take care of this, and then go with Yuri. Okay, so this is what I came up with. Again, feel free to, you know, improvise accordingly. One fodder here. Lilian can be replaced with Archon, and if you want to use Lucius, feel free to do so. That's even going to be better. Or basically anyone that's like immune to debuff, even Grand will work. Hopefully you will be able to replicate this. Let's go. Okay, so we will have Hyper buff Lian. Okay, so hopefully that will take care of Sobelina. And then Yuri take care of the BRB Hornet. And then we slowly take care of the bull in front. Okay, so in this case, Velter go first. Can Yuri take care of... No, that guy is too tanky. The Spartan guy is too tanky. Yep, just a matter of time. So Velter will die, but it's okay. It's okay for Velter to die because we have Seto top. That's the purpose of Seto. How did Velter not die? I'm actually quite surprised. Okay. So finally... Heal. Nice heal. Man, Seto is taking too much. Even more heals. Yeah, Velter is there for that reason. To weaken the frog so that Seto could heal right now. Everything was perfectly calculated. So yeah, don't question me, just follow and you'll be fine. You will be fine. Okay, so with that being said, let's move on to the last final boss, Paneros of the Unexpected. And I think you guys pretty much are certain of what strat I'm going to use. Alright, I'm going to use the same strat of how I beat it during the second try. Like that's the exact strat that I'm going to set it up. Okay, so here we are with the last final boss. Alright, chapter 3 1-10. So I'm going to experiment a bit. I'm not sure if this will work, but this is what I did for the chapter 2 boss. With 35 million HP, I did manage to do it in almost one hit. So I'm going to do the same strat with Veronia to Belase. Okay, again Fatal Rage. And then I'm going to use Ayan first. We're going to go Ayan first, and then we are going to go Martina, then Arisa, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, this is just a full-on experiment, and at this point I'm just left with a boss. So let's give this a shot. I hope this works. Very important to place good runes on Belasier and on Ayan. And on everyone else, I think it doesn't matter, I think. So we're gonna see. Boom. Oh my god. That didn't do anything at all. Okay. That strat did not work this time around. I need to see what happened. Was it not crit or something? Okay, I did a replay, I watched it. Guess what happened? It didn't crit. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. So we gotta be careful with that. With those. Again, hopefully this time we crit. Heavily relies on your ability to basically crit, I think. So if you don't crit, because again these things are just there to destroy your strategy. Because there's 2 of these crystals, minus all the stats. Okay, that time it crit, you can see. That time it deals more. It definitely deals more that time. Just now you guys saw was 81%. From 100% we reduced to 81%. Now this is like 17%. So I think we could do the same strat, but we just have to rely on the crit. Rely it to be consistent. So maybe I take out Ayan. I remove Ayan. I think I will try the same strat, but I'm gonna bring in a Cecilia. But yeah, as you guys can see, clearly the strat works. It's just that the RNG, you know, decides to not be in my favor that time around. So Cecilia is gonna... So we're gonna have like 2 tries in this case. So boss is left with like what, 11 million? Nah, I'm pretty confident we can do this. I am pretty confident. Okay, so stacking all the damage boosts. Okay, there we go. There we go. Don't even need Cecilia's help. Don't even need Cecilia's help. Okay, so again, if you crit, everything is gonna be so smooth. I think the 4-star scrolls are like more important than 5-star and legend. Yeah, I think that's something that you have to keep in mind. The 4-star like is so important. Yeah, so with that being said, completed chapter 3. I hope you guys can do it. Alright, I really hope that, you know, that my guides can be a reference to some of you guys, and if you can't do it this month, maybe you can look at the guides and plan accordingly so that you know what mercenaries you want to focus and work on. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a long journey. I think I was grinding my ass off to basically make this guide. It takes a long time, alright? Just recording this, trial and error, and then editing it later on, and then I'm just gonna go chill. So hopefully you guys appreciate the guide, and if you do, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and yes, turn on the notifications as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
To me, life don't seem like it used